So you made some money as a creative, and you made some good money as a creative. And not only am I proud of you, but I need to make sure that you're fully aware of the implications that it comes with making money. Like they say, more money, more problems. Well, it's time to talk about the dreaded topic, taxes. Like, the economy absolutely loves when you make more money, but the reason that they love this is because you also have to pay necessarily more taxes. Ooh. So I, as a creative, am going to help you tackle taxes so taxes don't tackle you. In this 3-part video series, you're going to talk about the correct filing status when it comes to filing your taxes, W-2 and LLC benefits, HYSA accounts, tax write-offs, forms to look out for as a creative when tax season comes around, tracking your income throughout the year, where to pay for your federal and state taxes during the year, what platform I use to file my taxes and why, how to budget your approved refund, and when's the deadline for filing. So let's get into part 1 of this video series. So the filing status that you need to have to make sure that you do tax write-offs is an LLC. Unfortunately, you can't write off business expenses if you don't have a business. And that's not to say that you shouldn't still watch this video if you don't have an LLC, but this is your reminder. File an LLC and open a business banking account through RelayFi so that you can track all your expenses and track all your income through a business banking account. It doesn't take long. All you have to do is file your LLC. You can do that through Taylor Brands, or you can do that through your state's website. I will say the last time I was a W-2 employee and an LLC, I did have great benefits. Not only could I write off business expenses, of course it has to relate to your business, but also I was paying so many taxes through my W-2 job that I ended up getting a hefty refund. You can have an LLC while you're also at that job. For my business banking account, I have my taxes savings sitting in a high yield savings account. And so it's making like my interest income every single month because I just set aside 30%, which is the max. You don't need to set aside that much. I will say that you need to consult someone to know the percentages for your state. But when it comes to taxes and when it comes to my income, I automatically set aside 30% because I don't know when Mr. IRS is all of a sudden going to say you owe taxes this year. So I'm not going to play around and be like, oh, the other years I didn't owe anything, so let me go ahead and use the money. No, set aside 30%. So the fun part is write-offs. Everybody loves a good write-off, but let me let you know that if you get audited, you need to make sure that these write-offs are valid. So every single write-off that I'm telling you would be valid for my business. I could go on and on and on, and I feel like I made this video turn into a video 1 and a 1.5, but I'm really, really excited to see you in part 2 of this tackling taxes so taxes don't tackle you.